Sister, we're live.
But is it recording?
It is recording. It just started. Like it took forever.
It did.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, and that's because the devil do not want us to get this word out. He did not want us to come together and just do what God has purposed us to do. I'm so excited.
Me too.
So excited, y'all.
Period.
Sister. So this is our very first episode of just keeping it real
And raw.
and we can't hold nothing back.
Period.
Like we have to reach the masses and we're going to reach the masses and we're going to snatch as many souls out of the devil's hand. Like because it's a setup.
It's a setup.
People have been like bamboozled out here into thinking like that in order to have a nice luxurious life, in order to have the best things in life, in order to just have a good life, that you have to serve the devil, and the devil is a lie. God says that he has come so we can have life and life more abundantly, and he is going to he's going to use us to like just be an example, y'all. God, he's about to bless us. We on the brink of this thing. He's already have started, and we're just excited, and it's not just like so we can have a nice luxurious life. No, y'all, we got to serve God so we can have eternal life, because that hell, like that's nobody can go there.
It's not where it's at.
Nobody can go there.
Period.
Mm-mm.
And a lot of celebrities that's on high platforms are bamboozled. Like they feel like they sell their soul. Yeah, you get the riches and the fame and all of that. But as time go on, and when it's all said and done, the devil will have your soul, and you're going to hell if you don't repent and turn away from your wicked ways. Nobody is too far gone in the eyes of God. I don't care what you have done in your life. Nobody is too far gone in the eyes of God.
It's like, what is they being told, sis, to have them like, like know that they is on their way to hell, like finna burn in this fire, and they just like so nonchalant about it. Like they just like,
because
they don't. I don't know. Like they couldn't have thought about like they couldn't. No,
I just feel like they being lied to, because if they honestly knew the real, like they wouldn't be on the losing team. Period. Like if they knew the real and what's to come in the afterlife and how hell really is, I don't think that they would. It's like they're being bamboozled. That's the only way I could put it. They're being bamboozled.
It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Like it's a price you got to pay either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like serving God, the price is humility before honor. People are going to laugh at what they don't understand. People are going to talk about you and everything. But when God is breaking you down, he's not going to keep you down. He's going to build you up. He says, I break you down to build you up. So it's just a matter of time that God is going to have you so souped up, like, and most people, they laugh at you and they are talking about you. Those that are going through their process, because they feel like you're going to stay in that state, not knowing that God is doing a new thing. He's making you born again. So it is going to hurt. I'm not going to sit up here and say it's not, but y'all, trouble don't last always. And if you are suffering, God says that those that suffer with me will reign with me. So it's just a matter of time that you will reign with God. You will be on top, y'all. We just cannot give up. You can't give up. And that's the devil's job. He want people to faint. And God said you will reap if you faint not. We got to keep going. We got to keep going, y'all. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know, y'all. God is so good. He's so good.
He really is. Okay, sister. So let's get into like our journey. Like, okay, I'm still in transition.
We all are.
And this journey has been like one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. I was in the streets. Like
Scoot over, sis. Y'all, we gonna get everything that we have to get. What do we need, sis? We need the camera, the stand, the light, everything.
Microphones.
But we started from scratch because God is like, we can't wait for those things to come. We have to do it until they come. So we is on this laptop and we is making it do what it do.
Period. But yeah, I'm still in transition. Keeping it real. Like last year around this time, I was in my room and God dealt with me. And basically is what he was telling me is basically if I don't get my life together, I'm going to hell. Um I was doing the most. Like the things that I was doing, it was all about the money to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it came down to men, it was all about the money. Like you couldn't even be in my presence unless you was kicking some money. I was so far away from God, it didn't make no sense. Every day I battled with addiction. Um, every day when I woke up, I had to have a Percocet. Like I'm not lying, I'm keeping it real.
Yes.
But as time went on, started to realize it was a never ending cycle. Um,
And you got off the train, like you just.
And when God dealt with me, I just knew I had to get off that train.
Yeah.
So I packed up everything. I sold my car. I gave everything away, and I moved to Tampa with my sister. Because she's such a good woman, and I know that she could coach me and keep me on the right path. Because as long as I stayed in the area that I was in, I was gonna keep doing the same thing. So that's where I'm at right now in my journey. Like I said, I'm still in transition. I'm not perfect, but every day I am getting closer to the promised land than where I was a week ago or 2 weeks ago or a month ago.
Yes.
So every day I've been making progress, and I thank God for that because this was not easy. It's one of the hardest things that you have to do. Your old self dying and becoming a new you. I think like nobody talk about the grief that comes with that. It's a lot of grief that comes with that because you're scared to walk out of the known for the unknown.
Yeah.
And you grieve. Like I cried a lot. Like I love Don. I love the old Don. Like I wasn't even ready to become the new Don, but God was forcing me into being the woman that He has created me to be. So when He choose you and He pick you, you will know. It's not just a saying like, "Oh, I'm chosen," and no, like being chosen comes with a lot of grief, heartache, pain. Um, it's just it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful transition. Just becoming someone that I didn't even know I was. And God will have you hidden in plain sight. Like He hid me from myself. I didn't even know who I was until He revealed to me last year who I was, what I'm here to do. And once God, it's easy to choose God, but when God chooses you, it's a whole another ball game.
Yeah.
When God said in the Bible, many are called, but few are chosen, it's the truth. And when you're chosen, you will know.
You will know.
It's not no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, and you have to do what God is telling you to do. You have to.
Yeah, you don't have no choice.
You have no choice.
You have no choice.
So here I am today, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still in transition. But my sister,
it's still in transition too. We're gonna be in transition until the day God calls us home. He said He's the potter, we're the clay, so He's constantly molding and shaping us to who He wants us to be. My sister, she has seen a lot of my transformation, and it's still so much more, to go. She's seen when, my husband and I, we was comfortable in life, and then she's seen when we didn't have nothing in life, she's seen, the whole journey of it all, and she stuck by my side. She was like, I know that something had to happen to my sister, an encounter had to happen, for her life to change drastically like it did. When God first called, I gave up my Section 8. I gave up everything. I gave up all the clothes I had, all the shoes, all the furniture, absolutely everything. When it was all said and done, all my husband and I had was the Bible, and we've just been walking this thing on out. And we've been in this journey since 2013, and we started seeing God's manifestation over our life in 2024. And God, He hasn't even I feel like what he's like doing, like it's just budding. It's like he's just doing, he's just blowing my mind. Like, and God has let me know, like, I haven't seen nothing yet. And so my sister, she's here, like, seeing, like, God's word coming to pass. Like, I've been saying it for so long, but it's like, if people don't see no manifestation, then they don't, take you serious. It's like I was just talking, but she believes since day one, like, God, he's doing something in my life. And I feel like he is using me to just let my whole family know, like, that he really is real. He's not just, whoever that people they be putting God in a box. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And make it seem like God isn't God. Like, God is going to do the word in your life. The word works. You just have to work the word. You can't give up. And that's the devil's job. He wants us to look at our current situation and just act on that and give up and faint and, go back to what, we know. But what's back there? Nothing is back there. Look at that word, back. You can never go ahead if you're looking back, if you're going back. Like, God says, he who looks back, you're not worthy to see nothing that's ahead. He said, he who puts their hand to the plow, once you accept God as your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and you look back, God says you're not worthy to receive nothing ahead because you're looking back. You're dwelling on what you can do instead of what God can do. And God is going to do the miraculous, but you have to have faith and patience and know that he is going to do it. You have to do your part. Nothing is going to be handed to you. But when you seek God first, he will show you the instructions on what to do to get whatever it is for you to get. And I'm just excited about me seeing, like, after it's been a while, y'all, but it's because of different false prophets. And I can't just blame it all on the church, because they play a major part in it too. Like, y'all have to be very careful of some of these churches, because they are telling a lot of y'all what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. You want to hear that if you sow a seed that you're going to get, if you sow $1,000 seed, you're going to get 10,000 next week. We want to hear that. We want to hear that if we sow, $500, that we'll get the deed to our house. I mean, the list goes on and on, the different schemes and stuff that, people can get caught in when you're babes in Christ. So you just have to have a relationship with God for yourself, and he will let you know what it is you have to do. And then you just do it, because the longer you take, the longer it's going to take. And we're not trying to prolong nothing. We're trying to get everything that God has for us as soon as possible.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the devil, he knows that it is a process, even though, even if you're knocking out them steps and stuff like that, he knows it's still a wait, because we have to become the person that God wants us to become first, because these blessings, they're going to come in so top heavy. If our mind isn't right, if our heart isn't right, these same blessings will turn into a curse, and it will send us to hell because we're not prepared. God has a prepared place for a prepared people. You have to be prepared for this thing, because it's not no watered down stuff. See, the devil got watered down blessings over there. He got watered down blessings, sis. He is fooling people. People thinking that they all of that because they have one or two leases, Rolls Royces that are leased or whatever that you got off the car lot. When God's children is going to the car lot and buying the whole car lot. You see the difference? Like, y'all have rented mansions and stuff. God is giving his children deeds to mansions and everything. I'm waiting on mine right now as we speak. But I can't be waiting on nothing if I have not put in the spiritual work. See, when you have put in the spiritual work and build up your heavenly account, you can ask God for whatever you want, and you best to believe it's going to cash out because you did your part. See, a lot of y'all are wanting all of these blessings and stuff, and you want to put in, get paid, but you have not put in no spiritual work. You cannot go to nobody's job and ask for no check if you have not put in no work. They is going to call the paddy wagon and think you have lost your mind talking about where is your check, and you have not put in any work. It's the same thing. God is like, my harvest is plentiful, but my laborers are few. Nobody is laboring in the kingdom, but you want the kingdom benefits. God is psyching berries today, because it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't work like that. And see, the devil, he'll give it to you like that. Oh, he'll give it to you right now like a credit card. You're going to get it now, but you're going to pay with your soul later. And that's a very expensive price. Nobody could pay that price.
And I don't know if people think heaven and hell are fake. It's very much real.
Very real.
Very much real.
Very real.
Like when you leave this earth and your time is up, you're either going to heaven or hell. And if you go to hell, you're going to burn for eternity. Like it's no relief. It's no, oh, we're going to party and roll a blunt and get drunk. It's none of that. None of that at all. Like you're going to burn for eternity and literally
what
be
is
in a
worth
jail.
That? Like it's nothing worth that.
Do you know how many celebrities that have died that's in hell right now because they sold their soul for the riches and fame?
Who they said that was in there, sis? You said
Michael Jackson, Selena, Chad Boswick, the man.
You said Black, 999 or something, triple X or something.
Triple XXX. And the list goes on. The man Paul Walker. Like the list goes on. It's so many celebrities that have passed and they're down there right now. Like,
but does it gain a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Like, y'all.
Yeah, like whatever you do here on this earth, it determines where your soul is going to rest for eternity. Like if you're living for the world, you're in the world, and saying you're a prostitute or you do drugs. Like they have different compartments in hell, and whatever scene you do the most here on earth, that's what they use ever before you down there.
What's the show, so they can look at the show, like so they'll know like where we is getting this from, and not only just the show. God told me personally, I had one more chance to change, or I was going to hell. He told me that audibly, and that just was changed like everything. So it's not like it's just shows or something like that. Like we had encounters with God to let us know, like, listen, if we don't this change, place is real.
We're going to hell. Like that's what changed my life. But Touching the Afterlife, that's a podcast. That's you can look up the videos on YouTube.
And then our own dad went there too, in real time.
Yes, our dad seen hell.
He has a book.
He has a book out. One-on-One Demonology. You can get it on Amazon. Calvin Phillips Sr. That's our dad's name, and he just dropped the book like last month. But you get it on Amazon. It's going to be in Barnes and Nobles.
I'll make it the book so that I know what it looks like.
Okay, sis. But yeah, so it's really real because I was just living my life how I want to live my life. Like I was comfortable. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. Whatever works for Don, that's what I was doing. Whatever I could do, pay my bill, as long as my bills was paid.
This is it, y'all.
That's our dad book, One-on-One Demonology, and you can get on Amazon right now for like $9.99. And it just teach you about the we wrestle,
spiritual realm.
The spiritual realm. Like we wrestle not against
everything is spiritual,
flesh and blood, but against principalities and higher places. Like everything is spiritual. It's so deeper than what the eye could see. Like I'm telling you, the devil will send things to destroy you and get you hooked on things that will try to destroy you, to take you out of here so he'll have your soul. That's the whole agenda. He don't care about you. He don't care, like, long as you is on that path of destruction, to where when in the end, when it's all said and done, he wants your soul. He don't care about no human beings. He don't care.
He wants as many people to burn with him as possible.
Because he's already defeated. Like God already defeated him. God is the winning team. The devil is the losing team. Yes. And God the biggest.
The realest.
He the realest. Like it don't get no.
It's a win-win situation, y'all. Sir, you really have to get to a place to where you don't care about what nobody thinks about you. You have to get in your own lane. Like the world is gonna be passing you by. It's kind of like when you having an encounter with God. When God is dealing with you, He takes you out of the world. It's like He takes you out.
He sets you apart.
Yeah, and he has you like going to Bible class and just learning about His ways and just getting closer to Him and seeing how He really operates. And then, you know, once you go through the test that He wants you to go through and you do the instructions and whatever it is He has you to do and you've passed that, then He puts you back into the world. But when you come back, you're not coming back the same person that you was, because you are new. You are a new creature, you know? Yeah. And it's like people are like, whoa, because like you're not going to be behind time. Like, oh no, no, no. God is going to supersede everything. Like, that's why he says, I prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. So don't think that you are, just because you are a certain age, that, oh my God, what has happened to my life? No, God is about to soup up your life. Like, you have not seen nothing yet, and you are going to surpass everybody who doubted. You're going to surpass all of your enemies, everybody who looked at you crazy, everybody who said, like, what is she doing? What is he doing? Like, God is going to make sure that you are at the head. You're not the tail. You're going to be above. You're no longer going to be beneath. And I'm telling you, you just have to stay the course. And in due season, y'all, everything, just like these flowers behind us, they're going to spring forth because you did not faint. And that's why all this pressure is on y'all right now. That's why all of this heaviness, because the devil wants you to faint, but you will reap. You will reap. I'm telling you, you're going to get everything. And it's not for you to say, oh, look at me. No, look at God. And God, I'm telling you, he says that he leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. So when God soup up your life and you leave here, you're able to pass something on to your children. You're not able to pass. You're not just going to pass on what you probably would have passed on, debt and all of this stuff. No, you're passing on houses. You're passing on businesses. You're passing on the manifestation of God, of his blessings. But you have to get the blessing in order to do that. Because if you don't, guess what? Now you have passed on the curse back down to your children of poverty, of lack, of suffering. And y'all, we got to stand up to this devil and fight, because when God says it is finished, that's exactly what he meant. It is finished. We just have to do our part. We have to do our part, y'all, and fight this good fight of faith with your life, and do not let go. You can't let go until it's time to, check out of here. But you gotta have like a dog grip on this thing. You gotta bring this thing on home. Like, and not just because, and you know that God says that the cowardly not making it in. That's why a lot of people don't want to fight the devil. They don't want to fight the demons. They don't want to go through nothing. They just want to sit there. And then, they're leaving a defeated life. And then I just don't see, I don't know. Like, you're playing a dangerous game either way it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're playing a dangerous game. Like, you're literally playing with your soul, because God, we talk about the homosexuals not making it in, the fornicators, but God says the cowardly is not either. You have to be as bold as a lion. Like, God wants his children to stand up and get the life he died for. He wants us to do that. This is a command. This is not just, something we just saying. Like, this is a command from our Father, from the King. We got to be dogmatic about this thing, y'all. And not just about getting the blessings, about our souls, about our children's souls. That's the only thing that the devil wants, is the souls. And we got to say, oh, no, ma'am. You're not having my son. You're not having my daughter. We got to stand up. We have to fight. We got to fight, sister. And it's not going to be easy.
It's not.
It's not.
It's the hardest thing I ever had to do.
It's very difficult. It's very hard.
I did not choose this. It chose me.
Yeah. I didn't choose it either.
I would have never chose this.
I didn't choose it either. So. Like, I didn't choose it either. Like, when God had called us out, like, I was comfortable. And then guess what? God psyched my berries, but I was also prideful. So God had to humble me. And in the process of humbling me, my family and I, we stayed in 3 homeless shelters, stayed with family members. I stayed at her house, and then slept in the car sometimes. Like, I've been through it, y'all. But you have to go through it to get to it. And some of y'all are going through it too, but you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Period.
It may be some downgrades that has to happen, but you're going to be okay. God going to upgrade you.
He will.
He will slow down your life to speed it up.
I'm telling you, because he slowed me all the way down. Like, I was like like that cartoon character says, the one that was Speedy Gonzalez.
The Roadrunner?
Yeah. I was the road runner.
Not the road runner.
Yes. Every day. From the time I woke up to the time I went to bed at night, I was road running. Chasing the bag, trying to get some money. popping perks like every day, all day. I'm not even gonna lie.
And then you said that the flesh, it testifies against you, right?
Yeah, your flesh is your op. At the end, your flesh gonna sit when you in front of God on Judgment Day, and you're standing before Him. Your flesh is going to tell on you. So it's
crazy.
your op. It's designed to be
op.
weak. It's your op. It's designed to be weak. So you have to starve your flesh. That's the only way you could like starve your flesh of the things that it wants. Having sex, you know, if you're gambling, that's any type of anything could be an addiction if you idolize it. If anything that you put before God, it could be an addiction. Anything, food, alcohol, smoking, Percocets, anything could be an addiction. Like anything that you idolize that you can't stop thinking about that you got to have every day. You're idolizing that thing, and it's idolatry, and that's a sin. You're putting it before God, like it's a sin.
So yeah. Y'all, we're gonna get it together. You know, and I'm so glad we started this.
Yes, and thank y'all for tuning in.
We're gonna tell y'all our testimonies because he's doing a new thing. Like, and that's the beautiful thing. Like when you are rocking with God, every day is like a new day because you don't know like what to expect. You know, it's like you're in expectancy, you know.
And just think about it, like you're on a winning team. Like, how can you go wrong when you're rocking with the biggest? God already defeated the devil. That's why he's trying to get as many souls as he can, because when it's all said and done, he's getting cast in the lake of fire too.
Yeah, and he want people to burn
as many people as he can
and be crispy with him. Yeah. And the thing is, you ain't coming out.
You're not coming out ever. This life is temporary. Eternal, the afterlife, that is forever. Eternal. Like forever. Stop playing with your soul. I'm telling you, because God coming back soon, and we're not gonna be here forever. All of us have an expiration date that we gotta kick the bucket one day. And when you kick the bucket, you want to make sure that you was on the winning team in heaven with streets to go and mansions with my Birkin.
Period. All right, y'all. Well, until next time, y'all. I'm just so excited. Subscribe, y'all,
and watch our videos because we're keeping it real raw and uncut. Ain't nothing getting swept under the rug over here. Like we're gonna tell it all how period.
Yeah.
Okay. See y'all.
We gonna keep it realer than us.
We're gonna be real. Like that's just us. It's in our DNA.
It is. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for tuning in.
See y'all next time.
Peace. I'm so excited.
All right, we gotta say